on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, Elite Mechanics. My name is Hassan, and I wanted to go ahead and start off this video by apologizing for my absence. I haven't put a video out in about 2.5 weeks. I suffered a back injury, but I'm starting to feel better, and I'm starting to get back to work. So, per usual, let's get into it. So what we have here is a Diablo GTR. 30 made in the world. It is a factory Lamborghini race car, and this car is extremely special. As you can see, the bottom bumper is slanted for the radiators and fans. There is no rear view camera, or excuse me, there's no rear view mirror on this car, so it's a rear view camera. You can see that there. Third brake light behind the grille. And the air jacks to lift the car up just right there. Very intricate, very interesting, very unique, very beautiful. So let's take a peek underneath. You can see here we have the air jack systems. You put the air in and these pop down on all four corners and allow you to do tire changes and minor work. So that's what these are. Then you have the double wishbone suspension. It's pretty cool. They're conies. Very 90s. Make our way through. See the sump pan. And you'll also notice this car is really dry. You know, for an older car, race car, which has been raced, it's got some serious heritage. I'm gonna try and see if I can get a shot up on the bed plate there. You can see it's just, the whole thing is just bone dry for the most part. The reason the car came to me is for a coolant leak we got going on, and in addition to that, just some minor service. You know, change the oil filter, change the transmission, do a little oil service on that as well. Maybe put some tires on it. Brakes are good, so doesn't need anything like that. But just kind of a refresh. Also get it started. It had been sitting for 10 years, and as you can see from the intro clip, I got it fired up and it's running decently. Probably do a tune-up on it. It's also got the golden Brembos. And the body lines of this car are just fabulous. Those speed lines. This is the last time you saw speed lines. I haven't seen speed lines in ages. So that's the overview of the car from underneath. Now let's bring it down and take a look at the true beauty. This car is so wide in person, I'm sure the camera angle doesn't do it justice. It's just incredibly wide. And very aggressive in the styling. Now this car did have some decals, as you can see they've been peeled. Monday I'm having somebody come to take all of the adhesive off and detail the car up. The owner doesn't like they were like yellow stripes, so it was kind of tacky. So we changed that out. And it had matching ones on the wing as well, so this needs to be re-cleared. And you can see the plaque. This is number 28 of 30. And if you also look through the engine compartment, the little grill there for heat dissipation, because you can see that this scoop feeds the intake for the motor. And then it also has different vents and mesh for heat to escape. But if you look carefully, you can see that plaque. So you don't forget, this is a 6-liter V12, and it is a GTR race car, if you couldn't tell by looking. Lamborghini is very good about reminding you of that fact throughout the whole car. You can see it there. And there. Also a few times on the inside as well. You can see that it's got a NACA duct, which is cool. Now, trick question. Why did Lamborghini use these eyelids on these headlights? Does anybody know this answer? If you do, put it in the comments. There is a specific reason why they put these eyelids on. And I'll tell you what, they're not functional. So if you know the reason why, put in the comments below. And it was only the last 3 years. So facelift cars, 99, 2000, 2001. Got the eyelids on the flat headlight. It's got a quick fuel. So these are spring loaded. Hit the springs. So you have a huge jug with 2 things on it. You stab it down and it just sucks all the fuel. One's the air, so it'll let the fuel just guzzle in. Pretty unique design, very functional. It's all Lexan windows. Now let's look underneath the hood here, the bonnet. Just pull these springs back. And just lift up carefully. And it presents this absolutely stunning engine. Look at that, the scoop. It's all carbon plenum. Everything on this thing is carbon. Actually, the paint is really thin paint. And if you look at it in the sunlight, you can see the carbon weave underneath. Very, very pretty. Yes, here's an overview of the engine. This rear piece also opens. I'm going to have to open it for access to the radiators, but for right now I'm going to leave it closed. It's kind of a process to open it. As you can see, the wing is chassis mounted, so I need to remove the wing in order to get that open. It's kind of a process, but I will be doing that, but I probably won't have it on film for you, unfortunately. Let's make our way to the interior. So you have a little spot here, your fingers, and then push on this tab. Traditional Lamborghini scissor doors. Let's look at this cockpit. First thing you notice, get the sidebar, crossbar on the side. Got the Momo seats, harnesses, and then it's got the suede dash. That right there, that screen, that's your rear view mirror. Look at the instruments. Also, this little, like this black stripe that's right here, that's actually a indicator bar, so different things like battery, turn signals, stuff like that will appear up in this section. The gearbox is a dog leg. It's even got the Lamborghini Momo. Motec back there. Very well done car. Very cool. I love how, because they used the traditional dash from a Diablo, it's got the air vents still in it, but they don't actually work. You can't turn any of that on. I thought that was kind of funny. Your air conditioning is literally just that scoop coming in from the mirror to blow air on you. That's it. That's all you get. What an incredible car, though. The center console, just really, really unique, really pretty. Check out this gusset, too. It's the last of the true Italian Lambos before the Germans came in and took over like they usually do. So I hope this makes up for my lack of content these past 2 weeks, almost 3 weeks. Like I said, I suffered a back injury and I haven't been feeling so good. So I've been really on light duty at the shop, mostly doing diagnostic work, not doing anything exciting that you guys want to watch. I've already learned from my mistakes. Diagnosing Rolls Royces on ISTA using the software and everything, people don't seem to be very interested in that. Everyone wants the drama, so here it is. Lastly, pull up these 2 pins here. C-trap cooler with the functional duct. Pretty rad. Very special. And I hope to make some good videos coming soon. I'm going to Pebble Beach next week, up in Monterey for the quail, and you know how it is, the car show and the auction. So I'm not sure if I'm going to release a video next week because I have back-to-back things. So after Monterey, I'm going straight to Utah to see my family, and then I'll be back here in Southern California in 3 weeks. So hopefully this Diablo GTR will excuse my absence before and in the future. Thanks again for watching my video. See you soon.